Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruby Patel. I am first year student of computer engineering at Swaminarayan University. Today I am going to solve LeetCode problem number 1491, which is average salary excluding the minimum and maximum salary. So in this problem, I have given an array which contains the salary of the employees, and I have to find the average salary of the employee by removing a minimum and maximum salary from the array. As you can see here, I have given in the description that return the average salary of employee excluding the minimum and maximum salary, and this is the here given that answer within the 10 raised to minus 5 of the actual answer will be accepted. So this is the limit that I have to given the answer. Now what I have to do is here. So as you can see in example 1, I have given an answer salary array, and I have to remove the maximum and minimum salary of the employee, and then I have to find the average salary of employee. So here minimum salary is 1000 and maximum salary is 4000. So I am removing these two element from the average salary, and I am adding this only 3000 and 3000 and 2000. So total becomes 5000 and I have to divide it by 2. Then it becomes 2500. So this is the average salary of the employee. So this is the problem. Now let's see the approach to solve this problem. So this is the approach. First of all, what I have to do is I am taking two variables which tracks the maximum and minimum salary. So here I am taking two variables which is max value and min value. Max value stores the maximum salary and min value stores minimum salary. After that I am taking sum. So sum stores all the sum stores the total sum of all the salaries. So here I am adding all the salaries of the employee of array in a sum. Also I am adding maximum and minimum value in the sum, and after that at last I am removing minimum value and maximum value from the sum. So it becomes the so because I am do not here I have given that I do not add, I have to not add that maximum value and minimum value of a salary. After that I am traversing in an array and checking each salary, and I am storing the max I am first of all I am storing the uh, value salary value in the max value, and after for the each iteration I am comparing that the current element which is s is I am comparing between both max value and current element in array. If I am finding that which element is a maximum, so can I can track that maximum salary from both the variables. So here it checks that if the current element has the maximum salary, so it stores the maximum salary in the max value, and after that it moves to the next iteration and check for the each iteration, and also it is checking same for the minimum value. After that at last I am subtracting the maximum value and minimum value from the total sum, because I do not want to add maximum and minimum value in the sum because I want to find the average salary without the mean and max value. Now after that I have to divide for taking average have to divide the sum which I have get after minusing max value and mean value. I have to divide it by the number of elements or a number of employees I have. So I have to take this here I am dividing it by the size of array minus 2. So here minus 2 because I am minusing minimum and maximum value from the array. So this is the approach. Now let's see it with example. So here I am iterating in this array, and first of all I am storing First of all, I am taking two variables which is mean value and max value. So max value and this mean value. And the third variable which I have taken is a sum, which sum all the salary of the employee. Now here I am using max method, which checks that if first of all I am storing int min and int max in the values. Now I am checking that if int min is greater of 4000 is maximum. So from the both condition here 4000 is maximum. So I am storing 4000 in the maximum value. Now again in minimum value I am checking that if int max is minimum or int 4000 in minimum. So here 4000 is minimum, then the int max. So here I am storing both the values. Now here I have a element which is 3000. So 3000 is not greater than 4000. So again I am storing max value inside the max value. After that I am moving further. So also it tracks the sum. So here first of all it is 4000 as the sum. After that I am moving at 3000. So it becomes 7000 as the sum. Now in a minimum value it checks that if a 4000 is minimum or 3000 is minimum. So it stores 3000 which is minimum from both this value. Now it is checked for 1000. So 1000 is not maximum from maximum then for 4000. So here it stores the maximum value again, and in the minimum value it is store 1000 because it is less than 3000. After that I am checking that here I am adding it in a sum, and the sum becomes 8000. Now I am checking for 2000. It is not greater than 4000, which is maximum value. So again it stores the maximum value in the maximum value variable. After that I am checking if 2000 is less than 1000 or not. So it is not less than 1000. So I am storing 1000 as it is in a minimum value. After that I am adding 2000 in a uh, sum. So this is the sum of the salary of employees. Now at last I have to minus the maximum and minimum value from the sum I am getting. So here I am minusing 1000, and after that 4000, and after that 1000. So what the result I am getting here? So I am getting 5000. So this is the sum of the salary of the employee after excluding maximum value and minimum value. After that, I have to take the average. So I am dividing it by n minus 2 because here I am taking n as the size of the array, and I have to minus 2 because these two are maximum and minimum value which I have excluding. So the size of array here is 4. So I have to divide 5000 by 4 minus 2. It becomes, so it becomes 2. Now here I have to I can get the value in the points. So I have to return the result as the double data type. So here it becomes when 200 or 2500, and it gives the 0 as it is double. It is the format of double. So this is the result which I have get, and I have to return it as output. So this is the problem. Now let's see the solution. So first of all here I have to take the max value and mean value as the variable. Here in the max value I have to store the minimum value, and in a mean value I have to store the maximum value, which is int max. So here I am storing the maximum value of integer. Now I am running the for loop from int I equals to 0. I should be less than uh, salary dot size. So here I am running the for loop until the size of the array. Now increment I, and here I have to store the max value by comparing it with the max method. So here I am checking if the max value contains maximum value or the current value, which is salary of I. Now again I have to do it for the minimum value. So I have to check if min value stores the minimum value or salary of I means the current element of a array is stores minimum value. So this gives the minimum value. Now at first of all, here also I have to take variable which is int sum. Here sum variable stores the salary of all the employee. So here I am adding sum salary of I. Now it add all the salary all the it adds salary of all the employee. Now I have to excluding minimum and maximum salary from this and take the average of the salary. Now at last I have to return the sum minus max value. Here I am excluding minimum and maximum value. After that I have to divide it by n minus 2. So here n is the size of the array, and uh, here I am doing minus 2 because I am excluding minimum and maximum value from the average salary. So this is the solution. Now let's check the code if it is working correctly or not. So as you can see, it passed two test cases now. Also I can add custom test case from here. So here I am adding. Now let's check the code. What is the mistake here? Here I am taking 8. Now let's check the code. So as you can see, it passed also custom test case. Now here there is the problem which can occur. So here I have to add double. I have to convert the result in the double because it can be in a points. So uh, this is the solution. Now let's submit the code if it is working for all the test cases or not. So as you can see, it passed all the 43 test cases successfully. Means our code is correct. Now let's see the time complexity of the code. So here time complexity of the code is big O of n and space complexity is big O of 1. So here I am running only one for loop. So time complexity becomes big O of n because here our for loop runs for n times, and here n is the element of the element of the given array. So if the given array is of n size, so our for loop is running for n times, so it becomes big O of n. And here I have I do not require any extra memory or data structure to store values. So here space complexity is constant, which is big O of 1. So this is the optimized solution. So this is the solution. If you find this solution helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.